Hiking to Machu Picchu is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, but it's not as simple as just lacing up your boots and hitting the trail. From altitude sickness and packing mistakes to the best time to go, and what the photos don't show you, there's a lot I wish I had known before setting off. If you're planning this epic journey, here's everything I learned the hard way, so you don't have to. Today we will talk about hiking Machu Picchu, what I wish I knew before going. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Permits and planning. One of the biggest surprises in planning a hike to Machu Picchu is just how far in advance you need to secure permits, especially for the Inca Trail. Permits sell out 6 months ahead, particularly for the popular May to September window. I learned this the hard way and had to pivot to the Salkantay Trek, which doesn't require a permit but still needs advanced planning. There's also a daily limit of 500 people on the Inca Trail, including porters and guides, which drastically reduces available spots for tourists. If you're planning a DIY trip, remember that you can't hike the Inca Trail without a licensed guide or tour company. Also, domestic flights to Cusco fill up quickly, so book your travel and accommodation at least 3 months early. Planning late means fewer trail options, overpriced tours, and less time to acclimate properly. 2. Altitude acclimatization. Altitude sickness is very real, and I underestimated its effects. Cusco sits at over 11,000 feet, 3,400 meters, much higher than Machu Picchu itself. I arrived and started hiking within 48 hours, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. Headaches, nausea, shortness of breath. I wish I had spent 3 full days in Cusco beforehand to adjust slowly. Coca tea and altitude pills helped, but they're not magic cures. If you've never experienced high altitude, be cautious, drink lots of water, avoid alcohol, eat light meals, and ascend gradually. Some travelers plan hikes around Lake Titicaca or Sacred Valley to aid with acclimatization. It's crucial to recognize symptoms early and not ignore them, as altitude sickness can escalate quickly. I met several hikers who had to turn back on day 1 simply because their bodies couldn't adapt. Acclimatizing properly is the single most important prep you can do. 3. Choosing the right trek. There isn't just one way to get to Machu Picchu, and I wish I had researched all the options before defaulting to the most famous route. The Inca Trail is historic but crowded and heavily regulated. The Salkantay Trek is a tougher, higher altitude option with fewer tourists and amazing mountain scenery. Then there's the Lourdes Trek, which offers authentic cultural interactions with Andean villages, and the Inca Jungle Trek, a mix of biking, hiking, and even ziplining. Each trek offers different landscapes, challenges, and experiences. Had I known this, I might have chosen a route more aligned with my fitness level and interests. Some trails include hot springs or glacier views, while others focus on ruins and history. Also, not all treks end at the Sun Gate. Some require a bus or train ride into Aguas Calientes. It's vital to match your trek with your goals: scenery, challenge, solitude, or cultural immersion. 4. What to pack and what not to. Packing smart can make or break your Machu Picchu hike. I brought way too much and regretted every unnecessary ounce. Essentials include broken and hiking boots, thermal layers, rain gear, sunblock, and a headlamp. Nights of the Andes are freezing, even in dry season, so warm sleeping gear is crucial. I underestimated how cold it would get after sundown. Quick dry clothing is a lifesaver, especially when dealing with mist, sweat, and rain. I brought a big DSLR camera, which ended up being more hassle than it's worth. Your smartphone is enough for 90% of the photos. Don't forget insect repellent, especially if you're doing lower elevation treks. Many forget trekking poles are often required or strongly recommended for balance and knee support on uneven stairs. And yes, bring toilet paper. Many camp bathrooms and roadside stops have none. Travel light, but smart. Every item should have a clear purpose. 5. Trail conditions and weather. The Andes weather is wildly unpredictable. I expected dry skies during June, but encountered rain, fog, and intense midday sun, all in the same day. The trail itself varies. Some sections are lush jungle, others are rocky, steep, or exposed at high altitude. Inca Trail stairs are no joke, some are knee-high and relentless. On the Salkantay route, I faced icy winds crossing the 15,000-foot Salkantay Pass, followed by humid jungle heat the next day. Layering is essential. I wore moisture-wicking base layers, fleece, and a lightweight waterproof jacket. Don't be fooled by dry season promises. Bring a poncho or rain cover regardless of when you go. Muddy paths, stream crossings, and slippery stones can turn simple hikes into hard scrambles. Good grip on your hiking shoes makes a difference. Also, sun exposure at altitude is extreme. Sunscreen, lip balm with SPF, and sunglasses are must-haves to avoid burns and cracked lips. 6. Food, water, and toilets. Food on the trail was better than expected. Our guides prepared hearty meals with rice, chicken, quinoa, and local vegetables. But snacks saved me between meals. Protein bars, nuts, electrolyte tablets, and chocolate helped keep energy levels stable. Hydration is key, yet potable water isn't always available. I carried a live straw bottle and purification tablets just in case. If you're using water from natural sources, always purify it first to avoid parasites. As for toilets, expect basic to borderline unpleasant conditions. In campgrounds, there might be squat toilets or outhouses, often shared. In remote areas, it's nature's toilet. So bring biodegradable wipes, hand sanitizer, and a Ziploc for trash. Some organized treks bring a portable toilet tent, which is worth asking about. I learned to use restroom breaks whenever they appeared. Don't skip a chance. There are no convenience stores or cafes along the trail, so come prepared with all essentials for comfort. 7. Understanding the Machu Picchu entry. Reaching Machu Picchu doesn't mean your journey is over. It's just the beginning of another set of logistics. Tickets to Machu Picchu are timed and regulated, and must be purchased in advance. You can't just stroll in any time. There are different ticket types: the general entrance or access that includes Huayna Picchu or Machu Picchu Mountain, which require extra booking. I didn't know this and missed out on Huayna Picchu due to last-minute planning. Entry times are enforced, and you only get a few hours inside, not the whole day. Also, there's no food or large bags allowed inside, and bathroom facilities are outside the gates, so plan accordingly. The site itself is more sprawling and steep than expected. Bring your passport for entry, and be prepared to climb more stairs. Having a guide is highly recommended for context and navigation through the ruins. Don't let poor planning ruin your finale. 8. Recovery and reflection. I didn't expect to be so emotionally and physically drained after the hike, but also so fulfilled. I wish I had scheduled an extra day in Aguascalientes just to soak in the experience, relax in the hot springs, and reflect. Instead, I had to rush back to Cusco for my flight, which felt like a missed opportunity. After days of hiking, your body needs time to recover, stretch, hydrate, eat well, and get plenty of rest. The fatigue can be delayed, and you might not realize how exhausted you are until you stop moving. I also recommend journaling your experience or organizing your photos soon after while the memories are fresh. The journey to Machu Picchu is not just a trek, it's a test of endurance, patience, and awe. Give yourself time and space afterward to appreciate what you've accomplished. It's more than a hike. It's an experience that stays with you forever. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.